So our northernmost 5 acres, strictly for our rehab. Then we have 10 acres, which is all of our educational ambassadors. People can come 7 days a week, wander around, meet them, learn about them. And then we left 5 acres natural. We've got 4 natural wetlands on the property we preserved. And someday I would love to build like a boardwalk through so that people could really learn about the plants that are native to Florida and how to help protect these ecosystems. But it's been quite the adventure.
So tell me about moving all the animals. That must have been quite the feat. How long did that take?
5 days, 300 animals in 5 days. And the thing that impressed me the most was, the past few years I've been tied up with, fundraising and donor cultivation and building permits and contractors. And during that time, our staff was really focused on the animals. So I'm really proud to say that of over 300 animals, only one of them had to be darted. Everybody else was trained to walk into a kennel and allow us to shut the door or to willingly take a hand injection of sedatives. So I'm pretty proud of these kids. They did some really good stuff. So we've expanded our educational opportunities. We're now open 7 days a week instead of 6, so people can come Monday through Sunday, 10 to 4:30. And we've got over 600 free public programs, and they change daily. Everything from story time to wetland talks, conservation corner, and all just different types of topics.
And we're not the stars of this show, right?
No, of course not.
So tell me a little bit about the star attractions here at Busch Wildlife Sanctuary.
So, we definitely brought our large apex predators over. Our bears and our panther and our alligator all moved over.
So one of the questions I always get asked is, oh, I found a baby bird, or I found a baby raccoon or a possum. What should people do when they do find these animals on their properties?
So technology is the best thing ever, as far as this goes, because we always recommend take a picture, take a video, something you can do safely, and then send it to us. That way we can really identify if it's a situation where maybe that's a baby who's used to being left alone for multiple hours, like a deer. Mom will leave them alone for 8 or 12 hours a day. We can identify that and kind of talk you through it. If it's something that we see that is like, no, that needs help. It got attacked by a cat, maybe. Bring it on into us. So it's really helped us also with identification. People's initial reaction when they see a snake is often, kill it. No, send us something. Let us, help you, educate you, and work with you on it. The new hospital we have is triple the size, so we're equipped to take on even more animals should the need arise. But we really not just focused on that, but also our renesting program. If you do find one of those baby animals and maybe it's in an inappropriate location or it just needs a little bit of help, we'll work with you on how we can actually get those guys, stabilized and then get them back to their parents, because they do such a better job than we can. Well, you want to go see some animals?
Well, I didn't come here for the coffee. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Wild Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches. Log on to thepalmbeaches.tv to learn more.
Florida is home to a wide variety of wildlife waiting to be discovered. The screech of an osprey spying on fish, the hoot of a great horned owl echoing through a pine forest, the shimmering eyes of a raccoon at night. The Busch Wildlife Sanctuary in Jupiter started as a rehabilitation center for sick, orphaned, or injured wildlife in 1983, and has grown into a sanctuary where the public can observe Florida's native wildlife and ecosystems. The sanctuary's mission is to protect and conserve our state's wildlife and natural resources. Busch continues to provide free medical and rehabilitative care to wild animals, treating more than 4,000 animals annually, but has added an education program to help visitors understand the native wildlife in and around town.